Welcome to Sumita Roy's English classroom. I'm Professor Sumita Roy. Today I will tell you about some mistakes in the use of English and how to correct them. What is the reason we make such a correction also is explained in this video. Let us begin with something which I'm finding very often in the comments. There is a difference between the word fast, F-A-S-T, and first, F-I-R-S-T. Fast means quick. First means before everybody else. So F-A-S-T, fast, if you say, then that means quick. Whereas first, if you say F-I-R-S-T, that is before others. In the line, you are number one. That is the word first, not fast. Then also the word works, W-O-R-K-S. When you use it as a noun, we cannot use the form works. Work is an uncountable noun. So if you do one work or if you do 10 different things, it is called different pieces of work. We count pieces, we don't count works. So if you say good works, excellent works, nice works, you are making a mistake. It should be good work. It should be excellent work. It should be nice work, not works. The word works can be used as a verb in a sentence. For instance, you can say, he works here. So he is a third person singular pronoun, and for that, the verb usage is verb plus S. So if you say he works here, that is good English, correct English. The gardener works in the garden. So you are using the gardener, which is again third person singular, and then you say works in the garden. There the word works is used as a verb, not as a noun. If you want to use the word works to indicate different items of work, then it can be used as a noun also. But when you are using an adjective and you are using the noun immediately following it, it can only be the uncountable form without the S. This is before I started the 10 sentences which I noted down for correction today, and then I will tell you one by one how those corrections are made and why they are made. I have already told you that in a video on speaking accurately, very, very important, because first level is to speak fluently. We learn to speak whatever comes to our mind. Slowly we realize that although we are speaking, we are making mistakes. That is the second level. After speaking, realizing that you are making mistakes is one level. Then spotting the mistake is another level. You should be able to make out that, yes, this is the mistake I have made. And then, of course, you have the third level, and that is you know how to correct that mistake. For that, you need to do a lot of reading, a lot of listening. When you become familiar with English, the corrections come to you automatically, because all the time you are listening to good English, you are reading good English. This good English becomes a part of your mind. That is important. Now let us see the 10 sentences which I spoke about. I am waiting your video. Now the sentence is I, which is the subject. It is a first person pronoun. Am waiting. That is the verb. The verb is here in the present continuous tense. We use am because I is used. With I, the verb is becomes am. Waiting, wait plus ing is the form, all correct. Now, here, immediately I am waiting your video. Waiting is a verb which cannot take a noun behind it. You have to go back to the lexical verb video number 1. But here also I'm explaining to you that here is a verb which is intransitive. So an intransitive verb cannot take the noun video immediately after it. Your, of course, is only a verb describing the noun, so we don't have to worry about it. But when we are talking about a noun, video or videos, plural, then we require something to join the noun to an intransitive verb. And that joining element is a preposition for, F-O-R. So the correct sentence is not, I am waiting your video, but I am waiting for your video. I'm waiting for. The preposition for is missing because waiting is a verb which cannot take video immediately after it. It cannot take any noun. You can say, I'm waiting for you. Again, for is required. You cannot say, I'm waiting you. I'm waiting for the bus. You cannot say, I'm waiting the bus. This is not possible. Therefore, we have to say, I am waiting, we are waiting, you are waiting, they are waiting, I was waiting. All these forms are there. But for waiting, requirement is a, preposition. So you can say, I'm waiting for many hours. Again, you require many hours. Hours is a noun. You cannot say, I'm waiting many hours. You have to say, I'm waiting for many hours. So this is one correction. Then we move on to the next one. I'm writing every time, or I'm waiting every time. Now, instead of saying every time here, which is not the correct usage, you can say, I'm always waiting, or I'm always writing something. Every time is not the correct usage here. We have a better word for it, and that is always. Always is used here, not every time. So sometimes the word looks correct, but the usage is not correct. So you have to say every time, I'm speaking English every time. Not good usage. You say that I'm always speaking English. I'm helping you every time. Not correct. Not a good usage. I'm always helping you. Or we are doing this every time. You say, we are always doing this. Now see how every time came at the end, always moved immediately in between the verb. If you have a complex verb with two words, always comes in the middle of those two verbs. So I am always helping you, not I'm helping you always. That is not the correct position of always. I am always waiting. I am always writing. Am, writing, verb break in the middle, put always there. That is the best position for using the word always. My English day by day enhance. Now there is a problem here. My English is getting better day by day. Enhance we cannot use here. You can change the sentence. Of course, that's not a very comfortable sentence. My English is getting enhanced. You can say, my English is getting enhanced, but that is not, enhance is not the correct word here. I have given you videos on collocation. So you need to see those videos again and again to understand what is collocation. So you say that my English is improving. My English is getting better day by day. Day by day is fine, but you have to put it at the end. My English day by day enhance, not correct. Enhance is not to be used. Day by day, not to be used in the middle of the sentence, because here it comes at the end. Usually, the adverb position is beginning or end, except adverbs like always, never, etc., which come in between the verbs or just before the main verb. That is the position of adverbs. So day by day is adverb here. It is, you wanted phrases and clauses. When I do, I will talk about this again. So you say, my English is improving, or my English was improving if you want the past, or my English is becoming better. Enhance, I'm giving you all these expressions. My English was becoming better. And at the end of the sentence, you can say day by day. That is fine. Why does everyone loves you? Now, why does everyone love you? Because with you, we don't use loves. Here, it is a question. Why does everyone love you? The form is why, which is question. Next video I will do in questions and answers. Many of you have asked. In easy English, we will see what are the ways in which we frame English questions and answer them. Here is a question. Why does everyone love you? So the subject of this sentence is you. Because it is a question form, subject has gone to the end. Before the question mark, we put the subject. And the verb love applies to the subject. And therefore, we have to say, why does everyone love you? Then answer will be, everyone loves you because. Now, as soon as you have a helping verb, do, does, did, you cannot use the verb in any other form except the infinitive, bare infinitive form. This also I have explained to you by saying the root of the verb is to plus the verb. So that is called the infinitive. Remove the to and it becomes the bare infinitive. That means infinitive alone without to, minus the to. So if you remove that, then you have here, did love, does love. Answer is, everyone loves you. Then why does everyone love you? That is the question form. Excellent, this type of conversation. Now, excellent is not correctly placed here. You have to say, this type of conversation is excellent. Here, the adjective excellent is used at the end of the sentence. It is called compliment. This conversation is excellent, or this is an excellent conversation. There you put excellent in front of the noun. So this excellent, this type of conversation, the structure is wrong. You remember in a video where I have shown you how sentences can have jumbled words. The words are misplaced here and there. Often in your examination, you might have questions like this, where one or two words are misplaced, and then you have to put the word in the right place. Here, not only is the word wrongly placed, but you also have the requirement of a verb. This type of conversation has no verb. This is a demonstrative adjective. Type is a noun. Of is a preposition. Conversation is a noun. No sentence can be made without a verb. Unless there is a finite verb, the sentence is not complete. Therefore, you have to put a verb. So you say, this type of conversation is excellent. Don't say type of and all by saying that this conversation is excellent or these conversations are excellent. Instead of saying this, if it is more than one, then you say these conversations are excellent. That is the way in which verb is introduced. Excellent changes its position. Then we have I am gotted motivation. Now the verb is get and got. In certain forms of formal English, got is there for both past tense and past participle. So you can say, I have got. But if you want to say a different past participle, which is there in American English, very commonly in today's English, then we say gotten, en, not ed. So if you have written or if you have spoken, I have gotten I motivation, then you have to change into gotten or I have got. Better to use the expression I am motivated. Remove the word gotten completely. The sentence was I am gotted motivation. So you say I am motivated or you say I got motivated. Am is not needed. Gotted is not needed. You say I got motivated. Or you say I have become motivated. I got motivation. That also you can say. There are various ways in which you can correct the sentence. Then you have somebody said that isn't it right to say she meditates instead of saying she has been meditating. This is in the video of perfect continuous tenses. You can go back to the video and see the usage of perfect continuous tenses. And you can also see the example where it says, she has been meditating. You can also see the comment which is there by saying, why can't we say meditates? And why are we saying has been meditating? Is it not wrong to say has been meditating? Is it not right to say she meditates? Both are right. Please understand. She meditates is equally right. She meditates every morning. She has been meditating for the past few months. Now, this is two different time indications. I have told you that the English tenses are divided into 12 divisions of time. The tense, we say present, past, future, but the number of divisions are 12. The entire chart of the 12 divisions is available to you in the second lexical verbs video, and that is the simple tense. This chart should become a part of your mind. Anytime anybody asks you a different time span, you should be able to use the correct form in that 12. You cannot interchange one form for the other. So when you say she meditates, it indicates a different time frame. That means that is her habit. It has a different meaning also. Her habit is to meditate. She has done it in the past, she has done it in the present, she will continue to do it in the future also. That is a part of her habit. She meditates. That is the simple present form of the verb meditate. We say she meditates because she is third person singular. With third person singular, to verb we add s. Therefore, we have the addition of s. She meditates. And now you are changing the time frame. You are changing it to present perfect continuous form. Has been meditating. Has plus past participle is the perfect tense. What does perfect tense mean? It means that the action is completed. Continuous means the action is continuing. So, present perfect continuous means the action began in the past, it is continuing in the present, but it is visualized as completed in future. So, it is likely to be completed because perfect, continuing and ending. Whereas meditates is for habit, has been meditating is for a tense which is over a period of time and then coming to a close. So she has been meditating. Now she feels that she will stop meditating. That is the meaning here. So it is not right or wrong, it is the meaning which you want to convey, the time factor which you want to convey in the use of it. So, whoever gave that comment, I hope will watch this video, and all of you who are watching without having seen the comment or the video on present perfect continuous will go back to that video, see the video, understand the explanation, and then see what the comment is for this sentence which I gave you. I have deep desire about speaking good English. Now, here, what is important is article. I've done one whole grammar video on only on articles. I have deep desire, if you say. Now, desire is a single, uh, noun which you are using. So you say, I have a deep desire. Desire is one. You have to indicate one by using the article a. A is alphabet A, written as A, pronounced as a. So you say, I have a deep desire. You cannot say, I have deep desire. Here, article is missing. So we say, I have a deep desire. Or you can say, I have desires. No need for article. You make it plural, then you say, I have desires. No article is required there. About speak good English. So many mistakes are there. Now, if you say, I have a deep desire, not about, here you require to speak. Because to speak, you are using the infinite form of the verb. You are not using speak as a noun. About can only be used when you are using speak as a noun. But speak is being used as a non-finite usage. I will talk about non-finite usage in another video. But to infinitive, to speak, the root of the verb is used here. So I have a deep desire to speak good English. This form, to speak, is not used as a verb here. It is used in the form of a verb. The structure is like a verb, but the function is to complete the sentence. It can have a noun function, it can have an adjective function. That is how non-finite verbs work. I will tell you more about this later. Then you have this video motivate me. Now this video is a singular subject. So you cannot say this video motivate me. You have to say this video motivates me. With the word it, always we use the S form of the verb in the present tense only. Suppose it's past tense, no problem. This video motivated me. These videos motivated me, singular, plural, same form. But if you say these videos Motivate me, correct. You have to say these videos, plural. If you say this video is singular, then you have to use the singular form of the present tense, and that is motivate plus S. So you have to say, this video motivates me. You cannot say, this video motivate me. Similarly, all other forms, this video appeals to me. Appeal is the form. So appeals, S form. This video inspires me. Inspire is the form. You are adding S. This video interests me. Interest is the verb. You add S, interests. So if a singular subject is there in the present tense verb, we always add an S. Don't forget to add that S whenever you are using the singular verb in the present tense, with the singular subject in the present tense, third person singular. He, she, and it. This video is it. So for it, we can use the singular form, and that is with S. If you miss out the S, then your whole sentence is wrong. Just for one letter of the alphabet, you missed S, and then your whole sentence is wrong. Your English is terrible. That mistake you cannot make. Unless you identify your mistakes, unless you read through your the comments which are given for each video and try to see if they are correct, you will never improve your English on your own. You will watch the videos. I'm very happy if you watch the videos, but there should be a benefit. For each video, I'm giving you an explanation in the description section. You touch the title of the video, and then you find that the whole page comes to you in your smartphone. You find description. Read it. That is English. And when you read those structures, you will make lesser and lesser mistakes. 60, 70 videos, you have 60, 70 paragraphs to read now. If you spend a day reading all of them, you will find that slowly your ability to use correct English improves. Now we have one last sentence. My journey has been started for 6 months. The sentence is not correct. My journey has started. We cannot say has been started because, here we don't have the form which is called passive. My journey is an active subject. It requires an active verb. You are saying, my journey has started, which is the perfect, simple, the present form of the perfect tense. Has started. My journey is a singular third person subject. So you say, has started. If you say has been started, that becomes the passive form of the verb. Then a subject like this cannot be used here. The journey has been started by me. You have to say, if you say my journey, then you cannot say, because my journey here makes it into an active subject. So they say, the journey has been started by me. The journey of learning good English has been started by me. That is the passive form of the verb, which you can use where the subject is a passive subject. But here the subject is an active subject. You are saying my journey. So you are performing the action. So you say, my journey has started from. Has started cannot take for. Whenever we use perfect sense, we have to use either since or from. So you say, from 6 months, or my journey has started since a long time, or since the past 6 months. All these forms you can use. So the passive verb you have to avoid, and you have to also avoid the preposition for, which you used, because for is never used when the sentence has the have tense. Have tense is the perfect tense and the perfect continuous tense. This you have to keep in mind. So I took at random some 10 sentences from the comments and I have told you how to correct them. These 10 correct sentences should begin your journey towards correctness. So you get a lot of mistakes when you look around, when you find that there are certain mistakes and you correct them. You learn from this. Learning by making mistakes or learning by spotting the mistakes and correcting them is a wonderful way of learning. I would like all of you to do that because I'm giving you all the rules in the videos, but you have to use these rules yourself. I cannot use them for you because I cannot speak for you. When you are speaking or when you're writing, when you're appearing for an examination in English, you need to write perfectly correct English. And this is where this video will be very helpful for you. Thank you and all the best.